I would like to first say as a general issue that the RMP rule as proposed will not provide the protections that the law intends and that the public deserves if it does not provide full and effective coverage. Despite repeated requests from the public and experts recommending that EPA expand the program, EPA has not done that with this proposed rule. And they should immediately update the RMP rule. With some of the things they should do are in my short comments here. Expand the rule to include chemical stockpiles. This was one of the main causes of a Qualico incorporated Qualico chemical facility fire. The RMP rule could be updated to cover facilities in their entirety so that whole facilities are covered, and chemical stockpiles, including from non-RMP facilities like Qualico, would be covered. The RMP rule should be expanded to include additional chemicals, including ammonium nitrate, fertilizers, reactive chemicals, and explosive chemicals. The proposed rule discusses this quite well in the proposed rule, but then doesn't require it. So the list of covered chemicals should be updated as soon as possible, and it should be extended to include fertilizers as well as highly hazardous chemicals, reactive chemicals as well. It should reflect cumulative impacts from clusters of RMP and hazardous non-RMP facilities. Failure to do this ignores the threats that often converge in communities due to historic and continued racist and discriminating policies and practices that perpetuate economic and health injustices and result in cumulative impacts on individuals and population health. The RMP rule should be mandatory, not voluntary. There's too many areas where it asks to consider or suggests rather than requiring, and this needs to be corrected. Otherwise, it's gutting its own rule. For example, the rule should require eliminating risks from climate hazards, not just evaluating them. It should require real-time fence line air monitoring and ensure it will operate continuously with appropriate backup power. The rule discusses this extensively, even notes that sometimes operators will evade monitoring, but it doesn't require it to be addressed. The safer technologies and alternatives assessment needs to be both required and expanded. The recommendations of the Chemical Safety Board in its 2010 report on the Tesoro refinery fatal explosion are germane here. They suggested that EPA require automatically triggered STA for management change, incident investigations, and any process hazard analyses, reviews, and recommendations prior to a new process and prior to unit rebuilds, and any significant process repairs could be an opportunity. Is my time up?
It is.
Okay,
we'll
thank you.
Probably have more time at the end, but of course, hopefully you'll submit written comments, Dr. Sass.
Yes, I will. Thank you very much.